Hi, I hope you're having a great Saturday thus far, and I hope everything's going well for you. So, today I'm going to talk to you about a couple of different things. One is alien attacks and how they attack the human form and what that feels like, and then what you kind of can do about it. And I put that in air quotes because I'll explain here in a little bit. And the other is egg harvesting. That is a technique that the aliens have been using for long time. And there's a reason why. So let's jump right in. So years ago, when I was doing healings, I worked on this woman who had been to countless doctors all over the world. No one could figure out why her body was deteriorating and why she was dying. When I tapped into her energy and looked at what was going on, I saw that she had been used as a breeder and was attacked by an alien species. So no doctor in the material plane, in the physical, could see the physical because it wasn't physical. It was all energy, therefore hidden. So they had no idea. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to help her because once I went and had a conversation with the aliens, found out why they did this, why they were doing this, what their purpose was, it was made clear to me that even if I pulled all of the stuff out of her that had been in there for a long time, years, maybe even decades, it would kill her instantly. And so it was unfortunate because it was the one person that I could not help. And to this day, I keep her photograph on my computer as a reminder because aliens are advanced. They are way more advanced than humans. They've been around longer than humans. They have more wisdom. They have more knowledge. They have more technology. They are very skilled in energy, and most of them reside in the astral plane because that's more of the energy realm where they actually grab your spirit and then attack it, hold it hostage, and then infiltrate the form in the physical. Now, do they live on their own planets and other solar systems and other galaxies? Yes. Yes, they do. They do exist like that. But everybody exists at those different levels, the material, and then your astral body, which is your spirit, and then your ethereal body, which is your subconscious mind, and then God. All right? Now, how do these aliens attack? Well, they attack your chakra system, your main chakras, actually. Typically, they will do front and back. They will lock themselves into your chakras and they will take over your form. Now, I have also seen where they do a spirit swap. I've seen and talked to several people who became friends with that are aliens in a human body, and they know it, that when they were children, they had actually died, and they remember being taken to another planet and having a brand new spirit put into them. It is not a soul. A soul is much bigger, and it has a bunch more spirits on it. It's a spirit swap. So, there are aliens living among you in human bodies, and you probably don't even know it. Some of them are doing good, some of them are not. But they're all here, every single one of them. Why? And they've been here since the 70s, probably a little bit earlier than that. But the real, like embedding themselves. Sorry, little distraction there. Ironic. So the aliens really embedded themselves into our system really back in the 60s and the 70s. That's when they became a part of more of the shadow government. that controls everything. And they were helping some of them, not all races, but were helping guiding some of the entities, the individuals here that were controlling the world. So, what these aliens, why these aliens are here, is because they are, they can see the future, they can see the pathways, they can see what's coming. And they have known that the Messiah, that you guys call the Messiah, because Jesus did not reach that ultimate level. He was just shy of it, but he did when he died and went to meet Lucifer and had a greater understanding of the universe. But his time was done. But the Jews have it correct, in my opinion. The real Messiah is here and is going to do great things and is going to lead the way and show others how to break free from the matrix and move people into the new earth, the new way. That is why the aliens are here, because they know that we are moving in that direction, and they're either gonna move or they're gonna be left behind. Those are the choices. There is no in between. And so they came here to seek out individuals who are part of the new way. Some of them did that, and to stop them. That was one. And they also came here to understand why the humans. What is it about the human makeup? What is it about the human race that is the reason for this petri dish, this simulation, this change in the universe that we're moving to? Why this group? And so they wanted to understand the human race and the human makeup, because most aliens, there's two ladders of lineage. They don't really intermingle. Humans are very unique, that they have the capability, the capacity to handle, masculine and feminine energies. It's not like that with aliens. You either have one or the other. And I talked about this in another video, like the blondes and the grays. Blondes and the grays are, blondes are light, the grays are dark. They hate each other. They fight all the time. The blondes do not have gray energy. The grays do not have light energy. That's just the way it is. That's how the universe was set up. Now, with the aliens being here, one of the things that they have been doing is attacking. Hold on, my hair's driving me nuts. Hold on. Distractions. So, in order for the aliens to understand the humans, they started doing what we call breeding. And what they would do is they would overtake a female, not a masculine, because men do not produce children. You do not carry children, not biologically. That's what happened to this woman. They infiltrated and connected into her chakra system, her main chakras, and then they took over her body because she was now connected to them as her god. And they were, in essence, using her as a way to breed. And what they do is they put eggs in her body using her DNA and the alien DNA, and then they mix the two together. And then they keep the egg in her system. And what happens is women will feel, and if you've felt some of these pains and you've been to a doctor and they don't know what's going on, reach out to me. Let me know. I'll do a deep dive with you. But anyway, it's in your lower intestine area, your stomach area, where you would carry a baby. It's pain, it's sickness, it's irritable, bowels. It's unable to go poop. Yeah, you have, what is that called? Constipation. Sorry. Sorry for the poop. Constipation, back pain. It's constant. And it wears the body down because they do thousands of these eggs. Thousands. And then they pull them from the body energetically, take them back to their planet, and they literally grow them as people. And it's pretty sick because they're using them for two things. One, to experiment on so that they can understand, okay, what is this human genome? What is the makeup of it? Can we mate with it? Can we produce a coexisting or a um, can we create a child together? Is that possible? And then also, there are some races that I found out are using them for battle, for war, because they make them into soldiers to attack and actually attack you as the mother, which is really sad because I've experienced this myself. That my daughter was actually, this happened to me, where my ex-husband, I found out, was he's not a human. He did a swap. They did a swap on him, and he is part of the Anunnaki. And he actually, I told him up front, I don't want kids. And so he messed with my birth control. We ended up having a daughter who I love dearly. But then he took, the aliens took her DNA, and they also harvested eggs within me to create many hers, which is why she attacks me. Because she's confused, because she doesn't understand, am I a human or am I an alien? It's really sad. And I can't tell her because she doesn't see it. She doesn't want to see it, but I can see it. And it's very frustrating to me that the person that I'm married to would do something like this. But again, not a person. It was a being with a mission. And that mission was to extract eggs from me. And my daughter was used as soldiers to attack against me, and then also against humanity, and also hurt, destroy. So really sad. But that's what we're in. This is spiritual warfare. It's the truth. I mean, if this doesn't ring true for you, that's fine. I'm not here to convince anyone. It's your job to decide what is right and what is wrong, what is truth and what is not. Okay? So that's what these aliens do, and that's how they control people, through the chakra system, by plugging in and putting them into it looks very similar to the Matrix, where they're the little plugins on both the front and the back. That's exactly what it looked like to me. And then all of those connections, a core, whatever they were, because they weren't, yeah, I don't even know how to describe them, went into a center point. It was almost like a lock system, and it held it in place. Again, similar to the Matrix, and it kept me stuck there. And it wasn't until just recently that I was able to find that and get out of that situation, get out of that contraption, which was extremely painful. But if you're a female and you're experiencing any issues like that at all, like you've had pain or even like intense menstrual pain, that is another sign that you've been violated by them, because they will add a connection into your vagina, and they will maintain that connection so that they can continue to control this environment within you. Now, what can you do about it? Well, if you're skilled in energy and you can see them and you can see what they're doing, then you can learn to dismantle this stuff. Now, I'll say this, it's going to be painful, really painful. I mean, first off, you have to go through the emotions of WTF, what is this? And I've been violated in so many ways. So many ways. And I just have to take a minute and go, why? it's just awful. So you have to go through the emotional process of it first. Then if you get through that and you can handle getting into the techniques of it, the inner workings of it, and start dismantling them, what I found is when I started pulling them apart or taking them apart, each one had a different locking system, a different way of coming off. And I think it was designed so that if I did get to that level, that it would create even more difficulty. Certainly don't make this easy. So if you are experiencing severe fatigue, pain in your lower abdominal, in your lower back, irritable bowels, you're constipated all the time, you feel heavy, weighed down, even problems in with sex, with intercourse, with intimacy, just to name a few, hot, cold, let me know. I will absolutely do a deep dive with you. There's no charge for me to do that. It's my pleasure. It's my honor to help. And if you have any questions about any of this stuff, let me know that as well. Or if you've experienced this yourself, let me know that too, because everybody's experience with aliens is a little bit different. And now, not every alien is bad. Not every alien is doing this. But aliens view humans as cattle. That's how low they view this species. And they literally use it as cattle, like we abuse cattle. So do they have a point? Yeah, they do outrank you. Is it right? No, in my opinion, because it's overriding free will. The other thing is it's done on an energy level, and it's done to a being that is unconscious to that energy and what's being done to it. And to me, that is even worse. But then again, this race, look at the way we treat animals. Look at the way we treat our planet. We've got a long way to go, but this is a good start. All right. Have a great day.